Hey, what's going on, Inspire family? KD Sanders here of the Inspire International Media Network. And the reason why you are watching the beginning of this from my car is because I'm getting ready to take you on a little journey. All right. There's this little town titled Sugarcreek, Ohio. And I definitely have heard so much about it from so many of our viewers. We actually have some viewers, our Inspire family that lives close to Sugarcreek. And they said, Kevin, you got to try this area out. And it's partially an Amish community here. And so they said, you got to check out the restaurants, you got to check out the marketplace, and there's even a service that they're having in the evening. So, all right, I want you to buckle your seatbelts, all right, because I want to take you on a journey. This is a little bit different than the normal videos that I do, because I've never actually taken anyone on the actual journey with me. And so we're going to just jump in the car and we're going to go through this thing together, and hopefully you will say, hey, I think I want to check this place out, and maybe we can get a van and do a whole road trip. But anyway, I want you to get ready, because you're going to see the driving experience, you're going to see the food experience, and the worship experience, which is absolutely amazing. So I want you to check it out, and we'll be right back towards the end with a little more information. All right, let's go. All right, everybody, it's time to start this amazing journey. You all know I absolutely love the highway. The highway is like my therapy. Well, my second therapy, but it is absolutely amazing. Now, a lot of people don't like driving, but if you want to go on a trip, I am the driver. I've already designated myself as a driver. But one thing that I love about this drive is it's just peaceful. And anybody that knows Ohio knows that there's not a lot around. So you can sightsee and drive at the same time. The traffic is not bad and the roads are not bad. So here we go. Now, you know, anytime that you're traveling, the weather is always going to start great and it's going to be beautiful, and then there comes the rain. But you know what? That did not stop me, because when I'm determined to eat, I don't care if it's storming. I don't care if it's pouring down. I turn the windshield wipers on and I make it happen. And so here I am cruising down this highway, looking at the GPS, smelling the smell of this food that I've never had before. But I'm like, let's get. Now, I have to add this little highlight. If you look on the screen to my right, it's the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame. And it's not just a stadium no more, but it's like a whole campus. I love it. All right, Inspire family, I'm a little embarrassed about this one. So, I need you to really give me some grace. I just did a message about how to not drive on E, and I drove quite a few exits and pass a lot of gas stations. And I'm like, Kevin, if you're going to make it to your destination, you got to fill up. So I'm showing you this part to show my transparency, and I need to work on my own messages, because I was on E, but I had to pull over. So I had to get some gas. All right, so we are back on the road, and if you notice, I'm driving just a little bit faster because we are closer to the restaurant. We are closer to the city. Okay, I'm emphasizing the restaurant, but if we're really heading to the city or this small town, and the roads are clear, it stopped raining, the sun is coming out. I believe that's God answering my prayers, because I said, Lord, I need the weather to be good the closer I get to this little town, and He did it, y'all. So we're pushing along. And as I enter into the town, I mean, the grass is so green. Everything is looking beautiful. The sun is out. And I said, yes, this reminds me of the South. I literally felt like I was in Mississippi as I'm driving closer. But I'm like, okay, is the restaurant anywhere near? Because all I saw was farms and like all these barns. And I said, okay, what's going on? But I forgot the community that I was in. It's an Amish community. So you're going to see a lot of that. And that's what I love. And it's so peaceful out here. That's what I absolutely appreciate. I could see myself living out here because it is so, so peaceful. But guess what? As I'm driving and driving and driving, I see this little bitty sign to my right-hand side. And what do? I get so excited that I passed the restaurant the first time. I make a U-turn and I pull up to the restaurant, and there it goes. And it's like, Kevin, welcome home. I could smell everything that they right, what a drive, what a drive, what a drive. But guess what? It was well worth it. And we have arrived to the destination. I kind of missed my turn a couple of times, but we are here. Valley Restaurant. Oh my goodness. I've heard so many things about it, so I am finally here. And you can see the big old front porch. All right, that lets you know that you are at home. It reminds me of Mississippi. So listen, I'm ready. I skipped breakfast on purpose so I can see what this place is about. So we're gonna walk in and we're gonna check this place out and see what they're about. You know, anytime that you walk into places like this, you're gonna find all of these different tourist cards of different areas, camping sites. You got everything that you can imagine in this small town. So if you are like here for the first time, you're not going to walk out of this store without buying something. I'm not going to tell you how many things I purchased, but they're all gifts for other people. And yes, I have to admit, I did stop with the cars and the toys because when I was younger, I used to collect these. I used to collect school buses and airplanes and cars. So I'm not going to tell you how long I spent at this one spot, but let's just say I had a ball. The little kid in me came in. And so I got to my table. My table was ready. And when I saw this little setup, I said, it is going down. I found me some good Amish peanut butter. I don't know what I'm going to eat it on, but you better believe I'm ready. I look at the menu, not even thinking that, hey, you're not going to order anything off this menu because it's the buffet. And here we go. They pointed me to the buffet, and I mean lines and lines and lines of items. Of course, I stopped at the salad and the fruit, but y'all know I wasn't going to eat that first. I don't even know why I was pretending like I'm going to eat healthy. Let's get to the real food, the fried chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, fried corn, barbecue chicken. I mean, you name it. I mean, it's just, I literally was in tears and the people were laughing at me because I almost started shouting in the place. And I believe it was a lot of faith believers there because there was a service right after. But I ran to my table, y'all, and please don't judge my plate because this was plate number 5. I just want to let y'all know that. And the food was absolutely amazing. The flavor was good. And these wings hit the spot. I don't know what the secret sauce was. I don't know if it was anointing oil. I have no idea. And she convinced me to get this custard pie, which I asked for 3 more pieces to take home with me. Don't judge me. Hey, you got to do it every once in a while, right? And when I finished eating, I could not help but go back to the store because there were 3 people that I had in mind that I said, I got to buy a gift for because they have been a blessing to me every time they travel. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to return the favor. But they told me about a service that was going to happen right after. And so I walk over a little bit further down and I'll go into the community center. And there's this service going on and you can hear the music, you can hear the praises. So here I am in my jeans. They give me a communion cup and I said, why not? I'm going to jump in the service, a Good Friday service, right? And here we are. I'm going to let y'all take a listen of what was taking place inside this auditorium. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Had a chance to participate in a worship service in this beautiful facility. Had some great food. I mean, this has just been a great experience altogether. And so now it's time to hit the road. But thank you all so much for going on this journey with me. And I hope that you have enjoyed it. And so listen, that's what we do at NSpire. We like to expose you to different things that's happening, not only in the community, but just in the world. All right. And so I want you to stay tuned because you never know where my next stop will be. But until then, I want you to be encouraged, be motivated, be uplifted, most of all, be inspired, and be on the watch out for the next trip. All right, love you all. We are NSpire. Embracing friendships. Embracing diversity. Embracing teamwork. Embracing our future. Embracing hope. And embracing positive movement. We are embracing inspiration. We are NSpire.